What's up, guys? This is Kephas. I am excited, you guys. It's time for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. First off, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I always get excited around this time of year. And of course, if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you're having a wonderful week anyways. But it is Christmas time. Love this time of year. And there is always one game that I think about during this time of year, and that is this one, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's a very special game, near and dear to my heart, but we'll get on about that a little bit later. Let's create our, well, we're not really creating a character, but we're creating our save file, and of course, so that you guys don't forget who I am, we're going to be Kephas, P-H. It's weird using the joystick. So yeah, we're moving right on in from A Link to the Past, right on to the next game in this series on the main console, which is Ocarina of Time. And this is one of my favorite games ever. Have such an emotional connection to this game. And yeah, so, in the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Great Dooku Tree. Deku? How do you say it? Yeah, so, the children of the forest, the Kikiri, live here with me. Each Kikiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Poor Link doesn't have one. He's cold. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. That'd be that kid right there. Yeah. So, oh man, I'm ready for this. I'm so excited. It's going to be nice to go from Link to the Past to Ocarina of Time and make some comparisons. And I will say this now, because you're probably going to notice that the things look a little bit different. They might look a little bit different to what you're used to. We are obviously playing the N64 version of the game, but I am playing it with an emulator, just like I did with A Link to the Past. And just like with Link to the Past, I do own the game. I own it on the N64, I own it on the Wii U, I own it on the Wii. I actually have it on both versions. And I own it on the GameCube. I have like the collector's edition. But I'm playing it with an emulator, and I am using a texture pack. So it kind of has like a little bit of a cel-shaded kind of Wind Waker art style happening. And so since I could never play the game, we're just going to ignore the story because you know what's going on. It's going to send Navi to get Link. Yeah, of course. But since I've never been able to play the game on a 3DS because my vision is so poor I can't play games on a 3DS, so I've never been able to play Ocarina of Time HD. I thought this would be the next best thing. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play with the texture pack and see how it goes. So I apologize if it throws you off and it looks weird. If you're wondering, it's I don't even remember how I set it up because I did it so long ago, but it's easy to record on an emulator as well, so that's the other reason. So I'm just going to be honest and upfront about it. Not going to lie to you guys. I do own the game though, so of course I'm using my own copy. Yeah, so anyways, text is happening. Fly, forest, go get the kid. Yeah, we got it. I'm not gonna read this for you guys. So yeah, you can see everything looks incredibly smooth and slightly weird, but it's okay. It's like it does have this like Minecrafty look to it a little bit. Like if you use like a Sphax texture pack, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Hello. I always thought that was that girl saying that, but it's the fairy. Yeah, of course it is. It's Navi because she's going to be talking to us a lot. Now here's what I would do if I was a fairy. I'd try to go through this little fence hole here and bonk. Yep, that's exactly what my life is every day. Running into things because I can't see anything. So yeah, oh boy, I'm so excited. So I feel like I should maybe share why this game is so dear to my heart, especially around this time of year. And I don't tend to get super personal. On here, of course, I have a Draw My Life that I've done. I have Legally Blind episodes where I talk about experiences I have in my life as a visually impaired person. So you might know some of this stuff if you check those out. But I had a sister when I was younger. I had a baby sister, and she passed away. She was 10 months old, very close, my only sibling, and we obviously, I was very close to her. I of course, miss her. She passed away 2 days after Christmas, actually the anniversary of the day that this episode is coming out. So, yeah, and it happened about, gosh, I guess it would be 20 years ago now. I was about 12 years old. So, it was obviously very difficult, and I've of course, time has gone on. I still miss her. You never stop missing them. But her memories and her, I guess her spirits, I still feel like it's with me. And, anyway, going through that experience, I don't remember much at the time, but because it's kind of like a haze. But I do remember that after it happened, we had a major snowstorm, and I got like 3 weeks off of school. Not even kidding. Like on top of like Christmas vacation, I got like an extra 2 weeks or something crazy. So it was like 4 weeks off of school. And so I was home a lot by myself. Everybody else was like either working or just out trying to deal with things. And I was home a lot. I was probably about, like I said, about 12 years old, and I started playing this game because my grandfather had gotten it for me for Christmas. And a bunch of friends at school, I was never a big Zelda nerd back in the day. I didn't get into any of the Zelda games, but I had friends that were telling me how amazing this game was, so of course I asked for it and got it for Christmas that year, as the year it came out. And I started playing it, and this game is what got me through the grief a lot. It's like, as I was dealing with that pain, I was playing this game, and this game kind of, not only does it remind me of like the one good thing that was happening during that darkness. Like, this game was kind of like the light in the darkness. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, as I overcame the grief, I remembered this game and how much fun I had with it. And it kind of reminded me, like, even when you're feeling bad, even when something horrible happens in life, as things sometimes do happen. Oh, I didn't even know you could get 5 rupees that way. Cool. There are still good things. There are things that can give you joy. There are things that can excite you. There are things that you can look forward to doing. And this was the game that kind of taught me that. I don't even got time for you, Navi. You with your hay stuff. So not to make things heavy, we all have our experiences. We've all experienced loss, but we've also all experienced joy. And that's what this game, not only does it serve as a reminder for me, for my sister, whom I love, and I'm so glad that even though it was a short time in my life, she was there to show me how much, I could love someone, and just the utter joy of being a big brother. But when I lost her, I also had this game to comfort me and get me through that hard time. So Ocarina of Time is one of those games that has a special place in my heart, especially around the holidays. So that's why we're playing it. So this series is devoted, of course, to my beloved sister, who I miss very dearly, but who I still feel is with me in my heart. And it's also devoted to anyone out there who's watching, who maybe has also experienced loss as well. So yeah, I wanted to share that. I don't know. I don't like to get personal. I'm not trying to like force any kind of emotion. It's just my honest experiences, and I don't want to make things too heavy. But yeah, I'm very happy to get into this game with you guys. So obviously we've gotten the sword. I'm not even like following the things. You're supposed to go talk to the kid, and he's like, you can't go past here without a sword and a shield. So yeah, I don't know why I'm like, he's got a Boston accent, but it's whatever. We got to get 5 more rupees, and there they are. Look at that. We needed 40. We got 40. Yeah. Look over here with the Z and then talk with me. What kind of interesting conversation would that be in real life? Hey, like they try to like put it in with the lore, like, hey, you can talk to me by hitting the Z button. It's like, okay. It's kind of like A Link to the Past when he's like, use the family special technique by holding down the A button. You're like, all right. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to buy the shield. Yeah, welcome. Let's go. Shop and buy. I have to say, like, it's really interesting going from the 2D game to the 3D game, and thinking, like, I mean, of course, it's an N64 game. There is some jank. I mean, it's not, like, horrible. It's not like, oh, God, this game doesn't age well. But I gotta say, as these games go, this is probably one of the best transitions, I think, in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people that would disagree with that, but I think that Ocarina of Time, people like look back on it now, and they're like, "Oh, it wasn't that good." Blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, right, dude. This game was and is still good. Yeah, of course, it maybe has some flaws from the days of the past, but this game, like, people, again, there are a lot of people that like the 2D games are the only ones that matter, they're the best ones. This is the game that put Zelda on the map, made it mainstream, made it truly amazing. I mean, like, the old games were, like, there were commercials for the old games, they were popular, but I don't know, I feel like this one really set things over the edge, for sure. It was amazing at the time, and like I said, I think it's still pretty amazing as well. I think that Breath of the Wild might have mastered the combat aspect of it. But as amazing as Breath of the Wild is, it is nice to go back and play a traditional dungeon Zelda game. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. This is the King James version of Ocarina of Time. Little Christian joke there for you. Anyway, listen carefully to what I, the great Dooku Tree, am about to tell thee. Deku or Dooku? I don't know. Count Dooku. The slumber of the past moons. I wonder what kind of voice he would have. Most restless. Maybe he'd have like a voice like the Eternal Dragon, Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate. I can't get deep. Pervades the land and causes nightmares. Those. Yeah. Anyway, you know, bad things are coming, and this poor tree is needing our help. So that's. Yeah, I got it. We know what we're doing. Thou entered brave, thou, thee, thys, and this, Deku Tree, chapter 5, verse 32. And then the Deku Tree sent Navi with the young boy to save the world. Yeah, we got it, okay? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.